Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky hole mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. Toxic goo harvest. Rebuild camp. Move camp. Repair armor. Repair weapons. Craft ammo. Sleep. Play music. Stock vendors. Transfer items between characters. Bury Mentat run. Dump caps at vendor if over 20,000. US requisition holotape. Garahan building farm. Reputation root farm. Iron or south ash heap. Multiply crops at workshop. Purified water at workshop. Grafton monster farm. Tanagra town crickets. Faction dailies. Spend gold. Razorgrain flower farm. Scorch beast farm. Ammo machine. Deathclaw farm. Tarberry farm. Flatwood silt beam. Check keyword status. Nuke Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon. Sugar run. Nuka-Cola farm. Concrete. Late at monorail. Abandoned bog town secret floor. Farm mole miners for aluminum. Top of the world aluminum farm. Ski poles. Enclave code piece.
Hello,
Keycard
and
search.
welcome.
Somerville Bookhouse. Enclave events. Wood farm. Dogwood farm. Smelt ore. Smelt spoiled vegetables and fruit. Cook food close to spoiling. Mirelurk egg farm. Mothman egg farm. Nuka-Cola factory farm. Sunshine well farm. Daily ops. Get a high bounty by picking locks. Honey farm. Convert perks into coins. Purchase lunchboxes with gold.
Alright, so last stream, I made a handful of changes, you know. Did all kinds of crazy stuff. All kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah. I'm in power armor now, using non-explosive weapons, and avoiding exploitive anything. What I'm doing. Yeah. Indeed. Awesome. You can't change the volume of Facebook? Are you watching on your phone or on your computer? Or whatever. So, we should have a new daily op. Freezing Touch. Vault 94. Mutants. So, go from there. We'll see what's up. Maybe. It's gonna be rough, but we'll see. We'll see indeed. I'll go back in there with my power armor. Alright, everything should be okay. Oh wait, 240 whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm going in alone first, and then we'll go from there. Alone first, and then with the team. I'll give my weapons one final repair. Yeah. And I'll be trying out this daily op with the Freezing Touch Inflam effect. Repairing up to 200%. Wonderful. Alright, so stabilized. Awesome. Bloody mess and ricochet.
I just love songs.
Yeah.
Don't you?
So, I'll take a picture of this. And I'll post this to the collective. Boo. There we go. Lift some weights while I post this to the Flim Flam. Okay. Done. Hey there, Cal. Entering the vault. 94. Oh yeah.
Don't you?
Here we go, people. Be my first time doing that thing. To be okay, you know, it's okay. At least I can kill them. That's the important thing. Being able to kill them from afar. I'd say the worst thing is resilient. And then it goes freezing touch. And then whatever. Freezing touch is pretty bad. It is really bad, but at least you can kill them. Right? Being forced to run on over and punch them is pretty bad. Cal, there is no best place to find the T-51 armor. There's a bunch of spots across the map that you could find where power armor might spawn. And I have a map at the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group. If you go to the Facebook group here, pinned to the very top, right here, you'll find it there. You see the blue dots? So, for example, in the basement of the Poseidon power plant, right? Over there, in the top of the world area, okay? Camp Venture has power armor. The Grafton Dam has power armor. The jail sometimes has it. You know, up there in Clarksburg area. So just look for the blue dots on this map here. The Camden Park. It also has other information as well. Yeah. At the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group.
Team, this is Dodge. The Brotherhood needs the uplinks in this area operational to track enemy movements. You'll need to repair the signal repeater before we can track down the uplinks. Move out.
See, before you would go to select locations for the power armor, but now with One Wasteland, I think that they will all give you the appropriate armor. I think it's just random about which one's which. There might be a way to go for specific pieces, but I think it's all random. Like you'll find just some random armor. Drop bombs. This should be way easier than last time. Alright, being able to shoot them. Super duper duper easy. I also do think that this is my favorite area. Oh, that is pretty bad though. It's like an overgrown vault with vines everywhere. It's pretty awesome. I'll keep moving. Oh yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Pretty powerful. You really aren't supposed to hold the trigger down for heavy weapons in reality. You'll get double feeds and overcooked barrels. Things explode, you know? Oh no. My first assigned weapon in the army was an M249 squad automatic weapon, a saw. With a feed tray, all that garbage. Feed tray, belt fed, all that nonsense.
Getting another uplink signal coming in. Stay on it, team. Almost there now.
Yeah, I put the heavy barrel on. It does the same damage as the prime barrel against normal enemies. You really have to pulse the weapon, you know? And you can kind of aim at their head, even though it feels completely hip-based. It's still very powerful. I could tell how powerful it is. It's very, very... Haru. See, I changed a couple things around, as you see. At least we're not dealing with the resilient thing. It's double score time. It's wonderful. Pretty powerful. Explosive is fine if you can handle the explosive damage. That's all. At that point is normal. The cloaking is pretty bad as well. I'd say cloaking is a second place, you know? I guess. It's not that bad. It's just sort of annoying. See, the magazine is smaller, or the drum is smaller.
Priority target. Your mission is to eliminate him at all costs. Do me proud, team.
Reload.
Target down. Dodge out.
That worked out. I changed out my legendary perks as well, by the way, in case you didn't see last session. That worked out. Hey. Oh yeah, let's get the solar panel, baby. Woohoo! I've already had the gutter. Another plan for the gutter. And another a Brotherhood special op suit, so I'll sell those. My store's gonna be full of these items. I got two things. Oh yeah. Thank you. Chris, you get a Zagnet. Thank you for remembering. And for being part of this continuum. Flim flam. I like these things. I can't wait to have my underground bungalows with the new camp shelters. All these man caves, left, right, front, and center. Get the pool hall table. All kinds of flim flams. Hey, so that wasn't bad. Hey, look, I have my fusion core is full. I gave myself that perk so that my fusion core will fill up a little bit. A 15% chance to have energy damage do that to me. It looks like I have a full fusion core. Let's go in there and do it again, huh? I have to do it 3 times alone, even though it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could do it alone. Or with a team. Oh, someone just made a team, so I'll join them and then I'll do the thing. Yay! Yes. I can't wait. I can't wait to have like a pool table, maybe like an arcade machine, like a bunch of arcades and everything. I don't know, all kinds of garbage. A little hospital. Ew. I'll go straight to the radio. Yeah.
This is Initiate Dodge. We've lost contact with the uplinks in your area. We'll need them operational if we hope to keep tabs on the enemy.
I'm going to Alpha. I love it.
Initiating signal calibration.
This for that, that for this.
Brace yourselves.
Oh yeah, bar. Oh yeah. Ew. Boom boom dance with the boom boom dance and the boom boom dance. Where'd you go, huh? I can stand right here. On the edges. Yeah, I really like this weapon situation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think it does more damage if you pulse it. Same thing with the, you know what, same thing with the handmade. I just haven't used one in a long time. These weapons do more damage if you just don't hold the button down. I don't know what it is. Pretty good. I'm gonna let that guy live because I want him to fill up my Fusion core. Oh, I like that.
One uplink signal is calibrated. Head to the other before you lose your ground.
Yeah.
Second uplink is starting to come through. Looks like it's getting a little crowded in there. Stay on that uplink.
I'll just park myself right over here. I can get this and that. That's right, it doesn't really matter because stealth doesn't work. Yo. You know, having the bright headlamp would actually be effective here. There's like a brighter headlamp, you know? So hey, you know what's cool? We have double score, which is basically the same as double XP if you were farming XP for the purpose of farming rank. Because every 10,000 XP equals 100 score. So if it were double XP... I'm sorry it's so loud. Got it? I feel like the game is way too loud. Only when I'm shooting, though. Only when I'm shooting.
We got him mad now. Take down that priority target ASAP.
Right in the face.
Mission accomplished, team. These uplinks are invaluable to understanding hostile activity in the region.
Yeah.
Till next time, dodge out.
Garbage. I'm doing another one. There's workbenches right here if you gotta repair. And flat. Yay. It'd be cool. So they're supposed to have different styles, which means I bet you they'll have different rooms and layouts and whatever. Which is great. Which means you only have to put a couple of things in there, which takes up a lot of the potential budget. Alright, that was nice. That was nice. Whenever Baby Heart is gone, we're doing it again. I guess I could stock my vendor in the meantime. Let's just watch my fusion core to see when it drains, because I think it's filling back up quite often from those energy attacks, depending on who's attacking me. Yeah, Assassin's short gamma gun. That might be good against those Blood Eagles. So you know what? What does it do? Bashing. Anti-armor submachine gun with advanced hit chance. People might like that because it has a hit chance and, you know, heaters. Okay, and then we have the special ops suit over here. Person's still in there doing bad things. We have the gutter plan. Okay. I'll pull out a couple things. We have this gutter plan. The gutter. People want new weapons, and they will pay sweet money for it. 14,000. I think once you get the gutter plan, you can get the gutter legendary, which would be great, right? I should probably spend a bunch of my, a bunch of my script on that, on a specific weapon, you know, instead of always spending it on modules. The person's still in the daily op, huh? It's okay, it gives me time to do something. Put away a couple things. Let's leave the power armor for a moment and run on over to the left. Okay, we have to check out the vendor and all that. Check this. Okay.
Caps available in exchange for pillaged, loot, pillaged, loot. Available in exchange for caps.
Sort by spoilage. And go. I love getting this clean. Look how clean this is, man.
You
Look at how
looking
clean.
at me? How about you stop looking and start buying?
Okay, here we go again. Doing it again right now. Yeah. Oh, come on, where is it? There it is. You know, the armor here sort of matches my helmet. So it kind of makes sense that I have that golden helmet with the red eyeballs. Okay, I'm going back in. This is going to be fantastic. I feel powerful now that I've transitioned over, and I feel like I'm powerful in an honest measure. No. Before I felt powerful, but I wasn't too sure why. I felt like it was just... I made it make sense. You know?
Initiate Dodge here. We've got uplinks that have gone dark. Get them operational. We need to know what we're dealing with out there.
Because, for example, you shouldn't really be able to
Head to
use
the signal repeater.
a heavy weapon effectively without power armor. Otherwise, what's the point? I like to have reasons to use things. Like to add reason, like to add value. And we just added value for the power armor.
Beginning signal calibration.
And I think there's higher survivability in power armor with Nerd Rage and power armor with the emergency protocol chest mod. I like to park right here. Let me call my teammate over, yeah. Yep. Good days, good days. I am not using the heavy weapon perks. I'm not using the heavy gunner. Whoa, look, it made the bullets fly out really slow. You see that? That was pretty cool. Whoa, look what I found. Hey, everybody. It was staring at me right in front of the face. I guess, you know, you can sit anywhere, but this is a pretty good spot. I like to have options. Oh boy. Up there.
That's one uplink
There it is.
calibrated. Don't leave a job half done.
Going.
Get to that other uplink.
There we go. So I'm gonna go this way. I bounce over here. Then I bounce right there. Yay. Oh no, I'm alone. I'm all alone.
I'm starting to see the signal from the second uplink.
Why is there a
We're
whole
not
team
done
over
yet.
there?
Stay on it.
See, look at my fusion core, people. I have 2 full fusion cores, right? It's filling up all the time. All the time. That's all you need. I think all you really need is 2. And then every so often you get zapped by energy damage and you're full, right? 1 is kind of pushing it. 2 is good. Hey, there you go. So these are my legendary perks. See that? I changed everything out. I no longer am using any of the other perks. So Power Sprinter, so it's like a free marathoner effect. Taking one for the team. Energy. Enemies that attack me receive 20% more damage. I have fire and poison resistance. Whenever I block, I gain some AP and HP. And whenever I receive energy damage, I have a 10% chance of recharging my fusion core. Yeah. Options, baby. So let's lower down my life. Good thing is, hey, this weapon's great because whenever I reload, I have higher damage resistance, I believe, and if I'm cold, I reload slower, right? Hey, Rabutia person, this is the final word weapon. You get it from the companion storyline of what's his name. I'll show you in a second. I'm trying to aim at their head, you see?
Shit. 1,000 gauges are going nuts.
Reload in the air.
Not sure what that thing is. We need it taken out
Reload in the
now.
air. And go, go, go. Oh my gosh. I had to give myself some life. I was afraid. I had to stop and give myself some life there for a second. Okay, lower down my life.
Gotcha.
I'm out of toxic goo, so... I need to get into the nerd rage zone. Thank you for the full fusion core. What's the best weapon? Ultrasight Gatling laser? I don't know. I don't think there's a best. You know. Things have their ups and downs. This right here is a faster fire rate anti-armor. 50 cal. You get it from the companion quest line. Alright, so I'm about to go join a different team and do a couple things. Yeah, Beckett. Beckett. That guy. Baggage Beckett. Beckett McBaggage is what we call him. Beckett McBaggage Blood Eagle Flim Flam Baggage Man Jones is what he's called. Alright, that was cool. Let's go to a different team. Casual. I was gonna do something. Alright, well, I guess I could stay in power armor for a second. It doesn't really matter. Take over a few limbs. Start now. You're taken. You're taken. Same person. Yep. Well, what about you? Let's go down here and do what I have to do. Oh, so the there is the Star Wars Squadrons game. It's going to be available in a couple days. It's a VR and non-VR, I believe, for PSVR and PC, I believe. Okay, that's right. I have to get some toxic goo. That's what I had to do. Fun times, huh? I love that tactical flim-flam overlay. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. What's the best weapon for a heavy gunner? Well, I don't think in terms of... I really don't... You're brand new to this channel, and I really don't think in terms of best versus worst. I like to think in terms of how is that particular item good. I think everything is good. Everything is good. There's a way to make something good, and there's a way to get a different version of that item. You know, to make it awesome. Many items are on the edge of being awesome if they're just a little bit better by being a legendary version. Some items are awesome just the way that they are, and they don't need to be legendary. And I'm just arguing that everything's kind of equal. But I think the best heavy weapon is the Gauss minigun. That's sort of objective, you know? Seeing as the requirements to get the Gauss minigun is very, very hard. It costs a bunch of gold, sure, for the weapon and for all the mods. You have to craft a bunch of it, and it requires ally rank with the raiders, which takes forever. So it's like an end game reward being able to use that weapon. So it's sort of the best because it's energy and explosive, fires pretty quickly, has a huge drum size, and it's awesome and amazing. I'm just not using it right now because there's issues with exploitation and so forth. I realized that some of my weapons were sort of borderline cheating with how good they were, so I can't use them anymore. You dig? See, if I really want XP, I have to be in my unyielding armor, you know? That's why I should probably... Yeah. Many factors. Oh yeah. Okay. I wonder what the XP difference is. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Yes. I have a partial intelligence difference in or out of power armor. This weapon's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Especially if you fire slower. Like the slower you fire, the better it is what it seems like here. Cool.
Free sample. Have you been down to General Steakhouse?
General Steakhouse. Okay. Put this down right there. Down right over here. That's it for now. Okay, I'll go straight to West Tech and get some toxic goo. See what's up. Oh, Jacqueline, it was Calvin was looking for T51 modules. I'm not really sure what system, but I think Cal is on Xbox. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe PlayStation. But not PC. There you go. I'm here for the goo. Whoa. Okay. That. You gotta fire slower. Okay. Oh, I think I would like One Gun Army again. I'm not really sure. Now I'm over encumbered, huh? Just like that. Here we go. What happens when I do this? Okay, here we go. Okay. So I took off Demolition Expert, which means I don't have the explosive damage. I'm gonna go in here right now, and I'm going to kill a couple enemies until I can break down what I have on me. Power attack. And power attack. Break it all down. Yeah, I'm here for the goo. Calvin. Oh, he's oh. I don't know, it's best if he finds it himself. I don't know. Well, he's not writing anything now, so... There we go. Toxic goo. Okay, here we go. $376 out of whatever. Gotta be careful here. Okay. I really like shooting this weapon. It feels better than the minigun, actually. I like these quick... that I can quickly shoot, unlike the minigun. The negative factor, besides all the positive factors, the negative factor is it has to spool up. It has to charge, like any Gauss weapon. But, or any minigun, I guess. Oh boy. Oh boy, sure is nice shooting these guys. Bad guys are coming. But at least they don't have freezing touch, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Pretty insane. Where are you? Where are you? Oh boy. Oh yes, Chris, regenerating health would be terrible. Or a terrible secondary mutation. You know how right now the secondary mutation is always penetrating gaze? What if you could sneak up on them at a sacrifice? That'd be kind of weird, because enemies... I think they have to always have penetrating gaze, otherwise the enemies wouldn't come to you. I think that's what makes the enemies come across the map to your location no matter where you are, otherwise they'll be walking away. Must have been nothing. It'll be a different kind of op, you know, if you could sneak around. It might, maybe if there was an objective driven op that involved sneaking, then regenerating would make sense, because, you know, let's say that you, yeah, in that context, regenerating would make sense. Because let's say that an enemy saw you, you snuck away, you shot them halfway, and then they go back to their spot. Kind of like an Albion, right? If you shoot the enemy, some ostrich for a while, and you don't shoot it enough, and then you run away, and it's not dead yet, and then it runs back, and now it has full life. Like that. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. But that'll be for a different op, like a different vault might have some objective where you have to press some buttons. And that'd be kind of cool. You would have to go stealth, because right now, stealth has no purpose in the current op. And that's kind of not cool for anybody that has a dedicated stealth build. Yeah, sure. The vampire thing. Yeah. Yeah. How about they heal out of combat and they have Vampiricon? Like Vampiric and heal out of combat. It's two different things, you know? It's one thing that the second you break sight of them, they run away and now they have full health. Also, during combat, they're gaining health as they're shooting you. I think both things are its own factors. Interesting how it respawned on me. Thank you for the full fusion core. Yes, zap. What? Is this guy shooting me or what? Alright. Yes, it's double score right now. Who are these people? I don't like what's happening. It's gonna waste her time a bit. That's just what I'm talking about. If those people were real PvPers, they would do that with a bounty. Right? We'll just try the daily ups. Misty. Alright. So, I'm going to create a new team. You know what? Alright. I'm going to go back into the daily op. In just a second. I can't trust this whole world right now. This whole world. These guys. What are they doing? I don't know. Just duck. I have to make sure I duck. I don't know what they're doing, people. I don't know what's happening. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's go on down to the foundation, huh? I'll probably have to change servers. Yeah. I always figure that there's a way to kill me, like I might think I'm safe. I don't have pacifist on, but you don't need to have pacifist on. Pacifist just means that you can't accidentally attack somebody else, like, which means if you're shooting that way, somebody can't just jump in your line of fire. Pretty sure. Uh-oh, that's all done there. Alright.
I see you have a
Couple patrols over there. Oh boy. Level up. Okay, so let's go down to the rusty pick, and I'm gonna go for 1 or 2-handed weapons. Maybe. Even though I only go for modules. I should only go for modules. And I'll just get those other things randomly. Yeah. You haven't been on yet today? Oh boy. Diet Coke. That's a good 1041, good buddy. That's a good 1041, good buddy. Yeah. Yeah, with it, yeah, okay. Boom. Done. I got some more to spend. So I could go for this, melee weapon. For a whole 100, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. Okay, let's put away everything. Couple legendaries. Oh my gosh. What's up with all these legendaries, huh? I'll get the mace. Let's get the mace back out. Yeah. I'm only going for the modules right now. So where's that mace? Instigating mace, sure. Around the corner and break some. Let's put down that clothing item before I get rid of it by accident. Spec Op suit. Goodbye. Am I not wearing the wetsuit right now? I am. Good stuff. Let's break down everything else. Okay, back to my camp for some free purified water. See, it's best if you hop around whenever you're getting harassed. You'll find something else to do. Or maybe even a whole nother server, you know? You just don't pay them any attention. Oh, hey, Chris, you have a 3-star vampire napalmer? Yeah, I was thinking about doing a flamethrower. Or something like that. I'm sure for some specific daily ops, I'm sure it's wonderful. Okay, here I am back at my camp. Get my free water. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if I can sell anything. Doesn't really matter. Right, whatever price. Doesn't matter. I will sell the grenades though. I like to constantly do that. But I'll be right back in just a sec.
Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky hole mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. Toxic goo harvest. Rebuild camp. Move camp. Repair armor. Repair weapons. Craft ammo. Sleep. Play music. Stock vendors. Transfer items between characters. Bury Mentat run. Dump caps at vendor if over 20,000. US requisition holotape. Garahan building farm. Reputation root farm. Iron or South Ash heap. Multiply crops at workshop. Purified water at workshop. Grafton monster farm. Tanagra town crickets. Faction dailies. Spend gold. Razorgrain flower farm. Scorch beast farm. Ammo machine. Deathclaw farm. Tarberry farm. Flatwood silk beam. Check keyword status. Nuke Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon. Sugar Run. Nuka-Cola Farm. Concrete. Latent Monorail. Abandoned Bog Town Secret Floor. Farm Mole Miners for Aluminum. Top of the World Aluminum Farm. Ski Poles. Enclave Code Piece. Keycard Search. Somerville Bookhouse. Enclave Events. Wood Farm. Dogwood Farm. Smelt ore. Smelt spoiled vegetables and fruit. Cook food close to spoiling. Mirelurk Egg Farm. Mothman Egg Farm. Nuka-Cola Factory Farm. Sunshine Well Farm. Daily Ops. Get a high bounty by picking locks. Honey Farm. Convert perks into coins. Purchase lunchboxes with gold.
Hey-o. Thank you, Chris. And you got a 3-star faster fire rate. Vampires napalmer. But you wish it was explosive? I give you a reverse Zagnut. Because that's a legacy weapon, and we don't do legacy weapons here. This is the no legacy weapon channel. No legacy weapons allowed. Okay. Okay.
Reminder. Any
Okay.
attempted 5-finger
So I'll sell more
will be
grenades.
reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
Sort by spoilage. Like there's a dangerous person right behind me. What do you say? Dangerous person right behind me? Hmm? Yep. Oh boy. My spidey sense was tingling. That wasn't a friendly wave. That was found you. Remember me? I'm that one guy. Cool if there was a computer vision algorithm that could look at people's faces and depending on their pucker tell you what flavor it was. That's definitely cherry lime. Hey Cortana, show me apple pie Kit Kats.
I pulled up some images for you.
Oh my goodness gracious. What have we come to? Apple pie. Well, I guess it tastes just like apple pie. At that point, it's not a Kit Kat. But see, a Kit Kat is just a wafer, right? A wafer with chocolate on the outside. You know? No big deal. No big deal. Alright, here we are. Some garbage. I'll join some team.
Hello. Collecting fun is what I do. I find party supplies for you.
Okay. So we're all good to go. I'll do a couple things here and or there. I'm sort of in a power armor build. You know what I mean? Sort of what I'm doing. Okay. I'll start off with the burrows and go from there. My goal is to get all kinds of XP for a second. And whatever chems these ghouls have. Ghouls tend to have lots of chems. And the occasional junk and some minor caps. Ghouls just like these guys. And sealed zombies. All right. Okay. Here we go. They're all dead. Not. I love the tactical HUD. So much. So much. Let's hope they're not all dead, huh? There we go. Is it the HUD? Tactical overlay? Whatever it's called. The enemies are red. Even the robots. I think half these bad guys are dead already. That ain't fun. This is a new server. Let's go take over the abandoned bog town. Yeah, they're all dead. And I'll go straight here. I'll do the second half of this route, and then I'll take over these workshops. Bunch of bad guys here. And resources up on the secret junk floor. Up and around is what I'm looking for. Hey Charles, wherever you go, you'll hear the people say those 3 fancy words. You might even put them into a song. Give me a break. Give me a break. Or something. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat ball. Yeah, this weapon feels great. Power armor feels good. Shooting him in the face. Wonderful. extra powerful, nice and precise. Half the enemies are dead already, but that's okay. Yeah. Boring? So powerful. With a bunch of wasted points, which means I'm going to get more powerful. Can you imagine that? I have a couple more quadrants to fill. A lot of room to wiggle within. You know? Check out my weapon repair. We're fine. There we go. There we go. Break down what we have. And we are running. I have 2,995. It's the final word weapon. Faster fire rate, ignoring armor. And my perks, I had the stabilized on and nerd rage and bloody mess. And I know that this, you know, whatever. This garbage. I'm using this now. You see, I changed everything. I changed everything. This is actually working quite a bit. You see, I'm still at 2 fusion cores. Isn't that crazy? Still. So I was looking at how to mod GTA 5, and there's quite a bit to it for certain kinds of mods. Like the good mods that do quite a bit, those require a bit more than just dragging and dropping some files. You gotta drag and drop a whole lot of files to set things up and change some paths and so forth. But once you do all that, it's good to go. But there's all kinds of really awesome mods for GTA 5. Like a Batman mod, a Superman mod, an Iron Man mod, an Incredible Hulk mod, and other things. Uh-oh, that's bugged out. Uh-oh. Because the physics are pretty realistic in that game, GTA 5, the mods are pretty cool. It's a big old world and you could drive cars and fly planes, so being Iron Man flying around doing stuff is pretty cool. It's just there's no actual video game, it's just a sandbox. Yeah. So powerful. Yes, there's really good mods. Like Hulk jumping up in the air and slamming down and going kablah! And punching things and kabloom! Boom, 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 kablah! Like Iron Man flying with jet blasts and Batman repelling and so forth. There's all kinds of really cool stuff. That's why it's the most popular streams on Facebook. The most popular streams are GTA. That's not why I want to do it. part of the reason. That's the icing on the cake reason. Okay. Let's see what I have to eat. Maybe in the dumpster? Dumpster? There we go. Terrible. I drank some juice, but it went down the wrong flim flam. And now there's like a little juice bubble on top on the teetering edge. I feel a juice bubble right there on the edge of my esophagus.
Now try and hide from this.
My esophagus. Looks like it's a typewriter. Writing a very angry letter. Hey. I'm good now. I've recovered from near death. I was just thinking about, I was watching some rabies videos on YouTube, alright, and the effects of rabies in humans. Did you know that one of the symptoms, one of the effects of rabies is phobia to drinking water? And once you reach the stage of being, whatever that is, hydrophobic, but it's really, there's another word for it, the fear of drinking water, you know? It's too late. That's when it's terminal. You know? Well, the fear of drinking water. It's not just, oh, water's scary. It's, I don't want water in my throat. And what happens is, they're really, really thirsty and they want to, but once it gets closer, it's like a you know, and the throat shuts off and it really hurts their neck. Okay. So, this build is working out just fine. Right? Which means that any heavy weapon should be just fine. I have many heavy weapons in my other character. I'll have to go through and inspect. Okay. I have to browse through and see what I have. Yeah. Yep. Oh, no, there are no haptics on PC, which is sad, but if I did use the Xbox controller, I'm pretty sure there would be haptics. There's vibration, and I could choose to use it if I wanted to. But it would be cool if there was... They could do it. They could put some vibration under certain keys, I'm sure, but it's not set up that way. I don't think any PC game has that option, because there's not that big of an audience for that. Sadly. It would be cool. There's usually some sort of haptic on joysticks. There's almost always some option of having force feedback controller for steering wheels and for joysticks for flying and driving games, and those are almost always exclusively a PC experience. With some exceptions, you have force feedback controls for console games, but usually for like a mech warrior game, flying, driving on PC, you could expect haptics of some degree. But for the keyboard and mouse experience, not so much. It would be cool to have some sort of vibration in the mouse whenever I fire something or explode something. They might have that. I could probably Google it, but it's not built into the top-of-the-line standard mice and keyboards. You know, this keyboard was top-of-the-line, advertised on Amazon, whatever, gaming keyboard, but it's not built into that. It's not like a normal thing. I'm sure it exists, but I'm sure it's a weird thing. Just like how you could wear that vest that makes gunshots physical. I'm sure it's available, but it's not a standard affair. I'm sure certain games have it built in, but not every game has that functionality, perhaps. No? Yeah. Okay, break it all down. Hey, someone bought my bloody chef outfit for whatever price I sold it for. And my bloody chef hat. Lovely. Okay, let's move on to Huntersville. Or better yet, let's go, how much ammo do I have? Okay, let's go spend 2,050 cal over here in the Radiation Rumble event. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna lower my life a bit. My goodness. That person followed me. That person followed me. So I have to leave and cleanse my friends list. I must cleanse my friends list. The person followed me to the new world and joined my team. And I didn't even notice. Gotta be careful. You know, I can't start taking over a bunch of workshops. Situational awareness, people. Situational awareness. Don't you wish you had 4 little arms right by your mouth? Wouldn't that be really cool if you had 4 little arms like right here? That's what I want. That's what I want when I grow up. Exactly, Misty. You could sit there and have a bowl of popcorn right there. You could have one arm kind of crab hold the edge of a bowl of popcorn and have the other arms grabbing it, one holding a TV remote, one cleaning your nostrils. You could have dedicated nostril cleansers. Dedicated nostril cleansing little baby arms coming out from your mustache. You know? I have to ask Elon Musk how I could add tendons and muscles and bones to my mustache. I think once I add all that to my mustache, I could then get some cartilage, I guess. Some joints. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you had like 4 smaller arms with each hand being kind of smaller, you'll get accustomed to having smaller glasses of beer, you know, smaller bags of chips. Right? Serving sizes would drop, I think. You wouldn't use your mega hands, you'd use your smaller hands. It'd be weird to use your mega hands for eating. What are you, some monster? Give me your hamburger! Ah! Little baby hands can't hold a hamburger. They give them a little morsel of food and they'll have fun with that for a while. You give them one kernel of popcorn and one will hold it, and the other ones will pull pieces off from the kernel of popcorn. Right? Like a crab. Think about it. No, well, we call it cleaning, but the baby arm mustache thing will be... It'll have its own, well, I don't know. I don't think it cares that it's in a nose or not. It's doing what it has to do. Well, it knows that the better it cleans the nose, the more I don't clip it off. I'll clip it right off. You know, it'll clean my nose or it gets clipped off. Mm-hmm. What's gonna do, suffocate me? I wake up and my nostrils are plugged. My mouth is sealed shut. It pulls me to the mirror and does sign language. No, listen carefully. It grabs a pen. Or maybe maybe it could communicate with little tiny phones, like the thumbs, you know? If you have little hands, it could communicate with thumbs. It knows what it's doing, and it knows the order, and it's using my eyeballs to see. It can't see, but it's using my eyeballs. You get that? That's the problem. It can think. It's using a portion of brain. You see? The baby arms would be using a portion of my brain that I don't have directly control over. I being my conscious self, right? But the little arms can have access to my eyeballs. Yeah? Because I am not my eyeballs. I am my frontal lobe flim-flam. And I'm gaining access to my visual cortex. And so are the arms, which means that they can see as well. Whatever I see, they see. It's just I can control my eyeballs, but they can't. My baby arms. Right? Yes. I'm trying to say that if my mouth arms were to gain sentience, that they would use my eyeballs and ears, my auditory and all my senses. Right? Which is horrifying if you think about it. Just think about it. If the monster was within you and you knew that it knows whatever you know because you're just accessing the same thing that it's accessing, wouldn't that be terrible? Whatever you see, it sees. Whatever you think of, it has access to because it's the same thing. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You wake up, it's lifting weights. You go, huh? What's happening? It goes, shh. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, I think we're done here. Alright, well, let's go back down to this Enclave event. Sure. Sure.
Greetings, members. We're detecting a collection of vermin that appear to be more than just an eyesore. Report to the extermination site and see the lures we deployed are taken care of.
So I love these new changes. I love these changes I made. And better yet, range sneak attack increases damage to target by 30%. Yay. Now I'm back in business. See, I told you I didn't waste anything. You thought I wasted stuff in the past? I didn't waste a darn thing. You see, I came back to all those perks I purchased earlier. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Signal detected. Activate additional signal sources.
Oh, yeah.
Extermination protocols.
Oh, yes, people. Whenever I'm not in a daily op, because sneak attacks work. Uh-oh, I should probably join a team. But yes, I do feel very powerful. Yes, Steve. You would take the food and you would present it to the baby arms. And the baby arms would grab it and then push your hand away. And then dissect the food and then feed yourself little whatever, you know. But you'll get the best nutrients ever. It might just take a second. You know? You're sure to get the best food ever. Alright. You feed the thing like you give it a couple Dorito chips and it'll break them apart, make them into a mash, you know, make them into a powder, knead it, fold it. Oh, the little arms get extra sweaty. They produce an extra greasy sweat, a lather, and that will break down the food to form like a paste that it then pushes into your mouth. It's sort of like a external digestive system, like an external stomach. It folds and presses and makes this greasy flim-flam come out from the hands. It's horrible, really, but it works. Hey, it works. Hey, I'm not the one that made it. Right? There's like an extra greasy clamminess to those hands. And they're really, really strong. They look weak, but they're really strong. And they just break everything down and turn into like a weird pasty flim. Hey, what happened? Whoa! Exactly. Exactly. Hey, it works. During the consumption process, it's sort of like how a spider works, you see? The outer flimmy edges form a cocoony, greasy shell, like a shiny, greasy, cocoony mucus case, like a hardened mucus, a shiny resin around the hands that encase this bubble. So it looks like a person has a weird mask on, but they're just eating, and the food will go away. So usually the hands will grab a mouse or something, and after a couple days, the shell breaks off, and then a little hardened pellet comes out with just the bones. A shiny sphere with the hair, and yeah. Like an owl, you know? Like an owl pellet on the face. Yes. Terrible thing. But there are benefits. There's benefits to having those arms. Like I said, convenience, I guess. Long-term food preservation. You could stretch out the food. And, you know, it's pretty good. Besides that. Yeah. Alrighty. Yay. 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 And yay.
All array components
So far, so good. Remember, I'm using this power armor, T65, and with the emergency protocol torso to reduce armor. I think it has health regen speed or something. Oh yeah, as long as I aim at their face, it's fine. And it feels really easy. Even from way back here. To kinda... maybe. It's obviously very powerful. And it's not cheating, right? I guess, maybe. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll fix those layers. There we go. Back over. You see that? I'm still at 2 fusion cores. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I tell you what. Oh yeah. Now I can do a whole lot more damage as long as my first shot is stealthy. Hey, you're asking what's the best food to flim flam for AP regen? For max AP and AP regen? Well, it depends on if you're herbivore and carnivore. If you head on over here to the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group, you'll see right here pinned on top for carnivores. Right here, I listed all these wonderful foods. You see? So if you want, for example, max AP poached angler, it's good. You see, I wrote down here what default is with carnivore and with group. So with the group, it's plus 50 max AP. And for AP regen, you have a couple different options. Okay, you do some fried deer skins. Boschnock sausage. Well, that's actually max HP. But, see, for herbivore, I would do the soot flower garbage. You see, we have infused soot flower tea, which is max AP 50, and then the steeped fever blossom tea for the AP regen 13. Things kind of changed when we hit carnivore and herbivore land, you know. Because now it really matters. Now it really matters. Yeah. But you saw where to find that. It's pinned on top of the Gooboberti Collective. I have one for herbivore and one for carnivore. I think one of those things was a typo. But, you know.
Repair detected. Resuming uplink protocols.
There's other options. Remember, there's Halloween candy is good for immediate AP, 5 AP per candy. And you just eat it if you're on PC. But if you're not on PC, it's not that good because you can't spam it. It's not good at all, actually. Okay. Razor green flour, you can't spam it, but it's just like honey. If you are on PC, you can spam it. So it's almost like it's cheating to do that on PC because you can't do it on console. You know? Yeah. No problem. Okay. That's what I do. Okay.
Specified hostiles eliminated. Infestation cleared. Thank you for your participation.
Let's join one of these teams. Alright. Okay. Let's check out the challenges. Hey look, I'm already done with all the daily challenges, huh? Weekly, already done. You know what sucks? All of the challenges provide double score, I believe, I think, maybe, besides the repeatable one. I think, maybe, I don't know. Maybe? We'll find out in a second. If I do the thing and it gives me 200, we'll find out, okay? We'll find out. I just have to level up, so let's go level up, okay? Let's go find out a way to do the things we have to do really quickly. Super duper quickly. I can do so much so quick. Let's go do that right now. Diet Flim. Oh my Flim. I can't wait, whenever I get paid this month, I'll be completing my second PC build, and then I'll be doing more. So much more. So much more. More VR stuff as well. Oh my gosh. It's so easy to shoot their heads. Before with a shotgun I would shoot their legs. But here, because it's a lot more accurate than a shotgun, I shoot their heads. And it's so darn flimmy. They go kaput, huh? Over encumbered. I'll drop off everything I can. I need to get some more ammo running. And I need to sell my other ammo. All that 2mm garbage. Yeah. What the heck? Why are they going so far away? Here we go. Take over this workshop. I don't know how close I am to leveling up, but I have an interest in doing so. Here we go. Let's slow my life down a bit more. Oh boy. There you go. Good thing they were distracted, huh? There you go. Oh yeah. So I think the glow sights perk is way more important now. Like super. I notice a dramatic difference in the amount of defense. Or maybe life or something. that a glowing one has. A glowing version of an enemy. Big difference with that radiation roundup. So that radiation roundup event might require the glow sight perk and perhaps the radiation resistance perk, so you can go down those tunnels and get the ore as the event requires. Right? Alright. I don't even know. Hi ho, what you know? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. I heard a noise and I have to run. I heard a noise. Oh, I would imagine, well, their name says irradiated and not glowing, but they do have a lot more defense like a glowing one. And I'm pretty sure, I think I've done it before against those guys. I'm pretty sure that they're glowing. Yeah. Got to make more ammo eventually. Alright. Let's hop on out. Mm-hmm. It's garbage. All this ammo. I need to sell up my vendor. Except for those 2 fusion cores. Oh yeah. Over here, store by spoilage or whatever. Let's eat a bunch of garbage really quick. Okay. How's my XP looking? Very low. That's not going to work out. Okay. Let's keep on going. Oh, you tried the throwing flims at the throwing weapons, tomahawks and meat cleavers at the resilient mutants. Well, thank you for trying. Okay, I definitely need to make more ammo. That's okay. And I need to look at my other weapons and my other characters, so I think I'll be doing that in just a bit. Let's go clear out this. I really just want to get another 10,000 XP, just so I could see how much score I get per 10,000. I should be getting 200. Let me lower my life down. There we go. Hey. I didn't catch that, dang it. It was a certain amount, is all I know. Oh my gosh. So let's just go for 10,000 more XP.
Someone there.
Nah. I'm using that perk follow through. Oh yeah. Which means I should probably use Tenderizer to stack on top of it, huh? Tenderizer and Suppressor will stack on top of follow through and whatever. One for the team. It should, right? I really have to pay attention next time to see how much I get. Let's go kill that other Scorch Beast over the hill. That was pretty nice. It died pretty quickly. I think this is the remaining ammo I have here. Yep, that's it right there. So we'll see what we can do. Oh boy. It's not going to be nice at all, actually. Is it? I don't think it will be. Let's go back to my camp. Oh, my camp ain't here. How about that one? Okay, so step one. I'll stop right here and I'll make a bunch of gunpowder. Okay, just really quick. Really quick. I'll take off this garbage. Unequip. Boom. Ammo factory. Okay. More quickly. Make some gunpowder. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yes, cat for science. Okay, well that was a lot of gunpowder. Let's go for a bit more. Better have more than less. You know? I'll be using this weapon for a bit. A bit more. Right about there. Right, cool. Tinkerer's workbench. Fine. There's one right over here. I think. I know there's one over there at the abandoned bog town. Tinker's workbench. Hail. And hail. Nah. Alright, well. Here it is. But it's in a vulnerable position, so I have to be very careful. I know that you stick by me on to the very end. But you went away the first 20 days. As a farewell friend. Oh. Here we go. Other noises. The crickets? Always crickets. Hurry up. Let's hurry up. I'm just here to make some darn ammo, dang it. Let me make the ammo. Okay. Boom. Okay, 50 cal. Boom. Pretty cheap. 450 per chunk. I'm just gonna make all of it. I'm making all of it. But the problem here is, of course, I hope you know, when you reach a point where most of my weight concerns are due to how much ammo I have. I'm moving it back and forth, just big old mountain of ammo. Well, I might as well. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Bit more. Bit more. See, I want the ammo to be the least of my concerns in terms of how much I'm spending. You know, I want to spend my ammo. You know what I mean? I want to waste it. I want to waste it. Only concern should be the durability of the weapon. Right? Nothing else. Alright, done. So now I have approximately 70,000! That's too much! That's too much! Oh no, people, I messed up. I messed up, people. Too much! Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had that much. Have I? I don't know. Maybe I have. Yep, this is gonna work out. See? What this does is it gives me a purpose. Now I have to really care about my carry weight, right? And now it forced me to clean stuff up, and that's why I enjoy doing that. I'm pulling out a couple things. I'm pulling out all the stops, people. I'm pulling out all the stops. Oh my gosh. Let's pull out all the missile or the grenades and the missiles, harpoons, plasma cores. Mod, garbage. Okay, here we go. There's a chunk. There's another chunk. Cool. Let's swap servers. I have to go to a server with my camp on it so I could stock my vendor and get rid of a couple heavy things. I have a couple I have like a fat man, weighs too much. Alright, see you later, Steve. The stream will be ending eventually. I was already live for 6-ish hours earlier anyways. Right? Right? Hey everybody, Doom Eternal is available today on Xbox Game Pass. I highly recommend the game. It's really awesome, the storyline is cool, it really feels like Doom. You know, it really feels like Doom. It feels like you are the Doom guy, and it feels good. Why am I here? Why is that workshop here? I went to a new world. I don't understand, people. I went to a new world, and is this like the other server I was on a second ago? What is happening? Isn't that weird? Why am I in charge of this workshop? I went to a new world, people. Maybe it reloaded the same world I was on and gave me my camp back. Alright. So now we have a problem. All this extra ammo is a big issue. Okay. So let's get rid of these grenades here. .444 out of 328. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Oh boy.
Target acquired.
Nothing much I can do. I think I have, yeah, this. Yeah, there's nothing much I can do. Sort by spoilage. I'm gonna dump whatever I could in this container for now. Just until I get to a position where I could function. All this ammo is weighing me down, but that's okay. Life will find a way. Okay, I'm at 384 out of 328. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not terrible. Now I'll just put a box right here. Right? This is my workshop, right? Nope. It is... It has been overrun. Okay, so now I'll just pull out one of these heavy things. Okay, sort by weight. You want me to use a Nuka Shine and roll the dice? Junkies, Fat Man. Gatling Plasma. Slim Plam. Okay, and Furious Minigun. Okay, let's dump. Oh, 10 more thousand ammo. 9,000, a bit more. A bit more. Oh no. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now I'll just go over here for a moment. Drop the stuff off. Take care of these enemies. Oh boy, I am weakened. There. Power attack. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's because I'm over encumbered. Let's hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, we'll drop this garbage off here. Okay, I'll be right back. Back to my camp. Oh yeah. Oh and or yeah. Yeah, I'll do more research on how to get those GTA 5 mods all active and everything. Just a bunch of, you know, file copying, file moving, path changing, and flam. Is all it really is. Okay. Let's hurry up. Put it away. Let's see if I could sell some of these items that I'm giving away. Okay, I'll get rid of those. Sort by weight here. All of these items I'll get rid of. I'm just trying to go for weight, people. That's the main concern here. Alright. I'll pull out all this other ammo and I'll sell it. And I'll even sell the 50 cal, but I'll sell it for way more than anything else. You see, that's how I'm going to operate. Things that I use, I sell for way too much money. So, 2mm I'll sell for 5 each. The 50 cal I'll sell like 50,000 or 40,000 or whatever the heck I'm going to sell. 39,000 for 15 for 10 caps each. That's the I have no intention on selling this price. Let's see. Alright, go over here and I'll sell a couple things. I'll buy a couple things first. Or I have to get rid of my money because I'm selling some very high cap value items. So I have to make sure I have as little money as possible whenever possible. As a reminder, I am leaving the stream soon, so get your goodbyes out now while you can. I'm selling some legendaries here. So today was an interesting day. Today and yesterday we did many things. I accepted the fact that I was using cheating weapons and I got rid of everything. I got rid of my everything. So I'm no longer using Demolition Expert. I'm no longer using explosive weapons. I'm using power armor. I'm using the final word weapon. I'm using an instigating sledgehammer thing. All that garbage. Okay. Many changes. And I swapped all of my legendary perks so that I'm no longer using the stat bonuses. I'm using all the individual cool things. I've gained a massive appreciation for the perk that recharges the fusion cores because it really does work. Alright. Clear. Okay, I'll store some extra garbage here. Awesome. Awesome. Vendor's open. Cool, cool, cool. I'm about to leave right now, everybody. But once I go back and get the rest of my garbage, let's get that right now. I just cleared out some room. Let's go pick it up. Pick up all that stuff I left at that box. A couple legendaries. I'll sell them at the vendor. Remember, I'm selling legendaries at the NPC vendor for caps as a gift to other players so that players can buy them. I used to give them away, but now I sell them for caps. Have to keep the cycle going of buying and selling. But I think it's been a good session. Remember, right now is double score. Double score is fantastic. Okay, get your double score. Over encumbered. Now I would like to sell some of those items. That flamer and that minigun, very nice. Explosive, whatever minigun.
This camp could use more corpses.
Here we go. 778. Furious minigun. Instigating flamer. Sort these items by weight and get rid of the garbage. Let's see here. Oh boy. That's just a deal. I don't have that much garbage to get rid of. Oh boy.
I know where you sleep at night.
There we go. Okay. Flamer.
I
Batman.
wonder what human
And now,
tastes
load her
like.
back up. As much as possible. Bit more. Cool. 402. I'll drop these grenade rounds. Missiles. Harpoon. Plasma core. 356. Now I'll head on back and I'll restock that vendor. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Kat. Thank you for being part of the consciousness stream for weeks and weeks and weeks. Can y'all hit me up with a notify? Oh, sorry, with a follow age. Those of you that are watching, it's down to nothing, but still. Do the follow age, yo.
Initiate the scan for
I'm selling some good items.
sugary treats on
Maybe next time I'll go through my other character and do some stuff. Okay, I'll sell these items here. 477, very nice. Over a year. A year and a big old pile of garbage. So furious, explosive, amazing. So 14,000 caps. I'm telling you, I got the items here. Bash damage, flaming. This is the magic weapon. Oh, how much is it worth? 15,000, right? Donkey's Fat Man default. And faster swing speed. That's good, people. Everything's good about that, right? Double shooter default. Let's go sell the rest over here. Well, we're all done. We've done so much, and I'm ready for next session. Again, these are my perkies. I have so much wasted nonsense over here. I don't need much of this. Like, for example, Grenadier is doing nothing for me. A lot of this stuff is doing nothing for me. I took off Barbarian, you see? I took off all of my standard legendary perks. Now I'm using this. Let's unequip that. Boom. And put in the electric absorption. It's wonderful. Yep, everything is fine. See, Marathoner doesn't work. All this stuff doesn't work, but in about 20 levels or so, I'll be good to go. We have a lot to grind for until it's exciting. Sell everything here. at that, and we're getting all skimpy all the time. Love it. Sort this by spoilage and get rid of everything. I love doing that. That done. I like to get my right away down to about 80. I like to keep only super stim packs these days. That keep my right away down to about 80. 90. You know. Alright. We are good to go. Now I'll buy some more of this lead, baby. See that? No, I'm broke. That's what I like to do. That's what I like, people. Buy that concrete as well. See, broke. Everything's wonderful. I'll sell even more of these right away. Yeah. And I'll sell even more of these purified water. Yeah. Just to prove a point, baby. In the money. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? The reasoning behind my legendary perk selection, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I just love songs. Don't you?
Yes. Saw the rest of this. So I'm using power armor now. Okay, that's my primary situation. I'm only using non-power armor if I want to use the vendor, or if I really want to grind XP or some garbage, but I could accept the XP loss, it's okay. Alright, so that's my deal. Heavy weapon stabilized garbage, okay.
Hello.
And 50 cal, 10 caps. 1 second, please.
Optical sensors calibrated for detection
I'll show you.
of sparkles.
There we go. Okay. 352 out of 358. That might not cut it. To be honest. Sort by weight here. That might not be cutting it, people. Aha, the junk. That's why. That's why. That's why. And you see, that's not my real carry weight. Right here, my carry weight says 327 out of 358, but in reality, my carry weight is not that. Okay? I don't know if it's up or down, but we'll find out in a moment. Oh. 323 to 348. That's not bad. Okay, so this power sprinter is like a free marathoner effect. It speaks for itself. While in power armor, sprinting consumes 30% fewer action points. Right? Taking one for the team. This isn't really. Yeah, this is fine. So taking one for the team is great. It's basically a 20% damage boost right here with level 2. Enemies take more damage when they attack me if I'm on a team. Sizzling style and funky duds give me fire and poison resistance. Follow through isn't really for a daily up because the sneak attack damage doesn't work, but it works when I'm outside quite a bit. It's a 30% damage increase after my first shot if I squat. And electric absorption really works if I'm in power armor. I've been sitting at 2 fusion cores forever because the occasional enemy attacks me with energy attacks, and electric absorption gives me a 10% chance for enemy energy attacks to recharge my power armor fusion core. And so far so good with that. You see, of these perks, they're shifting over time. I'm kind of stuck with where I'm at until I level up like 15 more times or something, but Grenadier needs to change. A couple perks are changing. That's why I have solar powered. That's not supposed to be there. See, I took off Ironclad. I took up Barbarian. Marathoner is going to be going away. You see, I took off Demolition Expert. Many things happen. I took off Serendipity because that doesn't work in Power Armor. You see, Marathoner doesn't really need to be here at all, and neither does Escape Artist because those don't work in Power Armor. You see, it's crazy. Slightly different build is what I need to move towards, and that'll take time. And the reason why I'm doing all that, the reason why I did all that, is because I realized that many of my items and much of my build was sort of relying on magic weapons. I wasn't even aware of the whole fact. For example, I was relying on, I had like a shotgun build with the minigun, but in reality I was using the shotgun with concentrated fire 1 to target their leg. My goal was to destroy their leg and then they die. But I didn't realize it was causing some extra damage exploitive effect. It was doing too much damage, and that's why. So I couldn't do that. Plus my minigun itself I had bash damage on it, and that does extra damage, and whenever they're about 50% to be killed, they just die. And that's what was helping me out in daily ups, and I realized that's what was helping me, so I couldn't do it anymore, which is a good thing because heavy weapons are really for power armor, and now I have a reason to use power armor again, which is wonderful. I haven't used power armor for a while, and now I get to use it again, huh? Yeehaw. And now I'm only out the power armor whenever I want to do hardcore grinding in a certain willy-nilly sort of manner, so now my bar is filled with just this instigating Grognak axe with attack speed increase, blah blah blah, and this weapon with all the ammo a human being could ever wish for. Right now I have 42,000 ammo on me and 10 more thousand ammo in the box, because earlier I have, you see, ammo factory level 4, and I used that earlier to do what I had to do. Yeah. Alright, goodbye everybody. I'll be back whenever I wake up. Okay? Which is going to be hopefully in the late afternoon and not around midnight, okay? So goodbye. Goodbye everybody, and now you know. So I could hop right in to the next daily op right when I start next stream. Huh? That'd be cool. We've already done it for the day. We got 2 rewards, but they're duplicates. I keep getting either the outfit or some signs or something like that. I'm hoping for the solar panel. I'll be happy. But hey, thank you all for watching. Isn't this great? The game's harder, and we appreciate how hard the game has become. And now we have to try. And now we feel like we're not disgusting cheaters. And I hope this was a great example of how to not be a cheater and how to accept the fact that the weapons that you're using are exploitive and throw them away. I got rid of my bloodied minigun, whatever, and I got rid of a couple other things. And a couple extras as well. Yeah. We'll catch you later, Vortex. And I hope to see y'all with my GTA streams as well. We're digging through the storyline and it's really fun. I gave Franklin a haircut and new clothing, souped up car, and an apartment. Jeez. Vortex. Bye. Bye.